guys, I'm Angeles, and today I'm going to be doing a little review slash tutorial on fake eyelashes. So I love fake eyelashes for multiple different reasons. One, you can add drama to every day. You can use it for photo shoots, for work events like I do, or when I'm ever on any kind of video calls. So it's just a great way to add some like boom to your life, but very simple, very easy, and very cost effective. Now, there are the lash extensions that you can go to the salon and do. There are also ones you can do in home, which I have no idea about, and I've never done either of the two. But I will tell you that I have heard a lot of cons that have driven me away. First thing, if you're doing those lash extensions at a salon, once you get that original fill, you're gonna have to keep refilling it and refilling it. So that's time, that's money, and I know myself, if I have to keep going in every 2 weeks to get it filled, I'm gonna have like 3 little stragglers left, and it's gonna look ridiculous. So I personally just like strip lashes myself. Another pro or a con that I've heard from the other lashes is honestly that because as your natural lashes fall out, your eyelashes fall out, it's attached to that natural lash. So then, of course, with those things, you're gonna have to do the fills, and it's weighing down on your lash, and sometimes there's breakage. So then you're like, hey, I don't want to do these anymore, and then you're gonna have like nothing left. Gonna be a pain, right? So, like I said, super simple, easy, cost-effective are strip lashes. So, for years and years, when I was competing, just photo shoots in general, going and working at events, I would just wear strip lashes. So, disclaimer, even though I'm all about like health and wellness and everything, I'm not super into like the all-natural, holistic approach to all of it. So if you are, please just do your due diligence and your research on it. Okay, don't come like bash me for whatever. But this is the brand. I don't know if you can see it there. So it's the Duo, the lash adhesive. Please do not look at my quarantine nails like that. I just saw you judging me. Don't do that. So this is a lash adhesive. This one is actually the clear white. It does come in dark. I do like this brand because one, it does get super tacky. So what you do, for example, on like a regular strip lash, so like I said, I'm going to be doing strip lashes. I'll be talking to you guys about that today. I'll be talking about the sandwich magnetic lashes, and I'll be talking about the liner magnetic lashes. So for example, if I've got a strip lash right here, what I would do with this is I would first put your eyeliner on. All right, I always recommend wearing the eyeliner because with the strip lashes, that strip is going to look a little thicker and darker, and it's going to give it away that you are wearing some kind of fake lash there. So you do your eyeliner first. Then what you do is you take this glue and you will apply it, if you can see it from the side, you will apply a nice little layer evenly all throughout that. Let it dry for about 30 seconds, not a full-blown dry, but enough for it to get tacky. Then that's when you'll go in and you put it on your lash. Now, the way that I personally apply them is, so the thicker part obviously is going to be on the outside of the eye, but I start from the outside of the eye in, as opposed to trying to go here and then making it, because I want the outside of my eyes to be wider, bigger, brighter, right? So I will start on this end as I apply and then go down, so that when I'm totally done, it's not literally where this part is like totally, jamming into my eye. So it gives me that nice leverage. Now you will see that there are some little plastic extension pieces here on the end, and if those bother you, you can always use like a nail clipper or little tiny scissors to just trim them off so that it doesn't bother you. Now, my con to this kind of thing is, like I said, I use the clear one because if you make an oopsie and something moves around, it's not like a big dark chunk. But the one thing I don't like about this is if I use it all the time every day, I feel like my eyelids start to get tacky, like the glue doesn't like fully come off. And I would recommend using an actual makeup remover for this. The micellar water, I don't know exactly how you say it, is really good for that kind of thing because it's nice and gentle on your skin. You don't have to do a lot of scrubbing, and it does help to remove the makeup like with literally like a wipe. It really does help. So that's nice there. So those are the the pros, that it's so easy, so simple, like $10 a pack. Get some glue. This glue will last you a year. And very rarely do I ever have to redo it. I've used them for even workouts and videos, and they stay on pretty well. Next type of lash that I want to talk about is the magnetic lashes that are sandwich style. So what I mean by sandwich style, so for example, if I take this lash right here, right? The pack comes with 4 different lashes, but really it's just for the 2 sets because what it is they're connected right now because I've already used them, but it's 2 different pieces. And they look very similar because one is going to be a top, one's going to be a bottom there, and they will then touch, the magnets touch, and now they are one full piece. So one nice thick lash right there. My con here, so these are the Ardell doubles. My con here is that it's very hard because you are literally sandwiching your own personal eyelashes to this. So you see what I'm saying? So you use one of these, your regular, boom. So you're trying to, again, I'll try to do it from the outside in, but you're trying to follow that natural curve, of the eye, and it's a little bit difficult. Even though these are nice and flimsy, I have trouble with them. So they're really good for videos when no one can see me up close, but in person, if you saw it, you'd be like, what is she doing? Like, it looks ridiculous because I can get it only like perfectly on one spot and not so much on the other. So that's my con on that. I don't really like to use these. I would never like wear these out, like on a night out, just because like I said, I can't get them attached properly, even though the strip ones with the glue is so easy for me and it's like easy 1, 2, 3. So no bashing on Ardell. It's just for those magnetic ones, not my favorite, but I do love their just regular lashes that they have. I use their Wispies all the time for my adhesive. And then the one thing I really want to go over that is super, super exciting. I am wearing them right now. I don't know if you can see. All right. I have listen, I don't know what the spelling is or the pronunciation. It's like Aeroamas, I don't know. Magnetic liner and lash kit. Now, this was great. Found it on Amazon. One of my friends had recommended it to me, got it, and I was a little skeptical. I'm like, is this really going to work? Whatever. So I actually do like them. I've got my pros and cons with them as well, but I'm going to show you. So it comes in a cute little carrying kit. So I'm actually wearing one of them right now. So the top ones would go here, and then the bottom ones go right here. I'll show you. Here's the other set of lashes. Now these ones are like the super drama. So I've got the more like natural, like if you saw me in person, you'd be like, okay, she's got some lashes on, but it's nothing like, oh my goodness, crazy. When I put these on, girl, cry, cry. So how these work, love. I would recommend making sure that your eyelashes are clean. I do not even apply any mascara prior to applying this. The only thing I do is I use their liquid liner. So the liquid liner here comes in a black, you can see. And what I do is I line the whole eyelid and I put a generous amount, but I only put 1 coat. Allow it to dry for about 20-25 seconds or so, just enough to almost become a little bit tacky. And then on these lashes, they have little magnets, just like the ones that sandwich on to your eyes do. They've got these little magnets, and what it does is that liner also has little fragments of magnetic pieces in there, and they will connect. And it's kind of cool because you kind of see them like literally like connecting onto your eye. Now, again, what I do is I will go from the outside in. Look at how drop. These are crazy, right? You can always like trim these down if you want to as well. But I do that. And then what's nice is because you have to put that dark liner on there, this is like a thicker strip. So you can kind of see where there is that nice line there, so that liner will hide that big bulky strip right there. But it's got little tiny magnetic pieces. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and boom, it pops right on and you're good to go. Now, I love these. They're great for videos, for conference calls and talking. My one little bit of a downfall. Now, I mean, I know people are like, why would you work out in lashes? Well, when I have to do actual videos and doing my workouts and want to look a little zhuzhed up, yes, I will put them on. Now, I have very oily skin, very oily skin. So on my face, pretty much. So the one thing that I found is that the liner will start to break down with the oils in my skin. So if I was doing some kind of in-person appearance, definitely would have to make sure that I'm constantly like readjusting and touching it up, so that I'm not getting like usually this one right here and that will start to kind of pop up because the liner, like I said, it'll start to almost like disintegrate. That's the one downfall that I have of it, but it does work very well and it is so incredibly simple. Literally before this, I was like, oh, I'm gonna put the light stuff on so they can actually see like what it looks like in person. But it is just a boom, 1, 2, 3, easy as can be. I don't have any eyeshadow, no primer, no nothing on my eyes. Not even all I have is just the actual magnetic liner here, and just threw the lashes on, and it's so simple, so simple. And then again, use something like the micellar water or some kind of makeup remover so that you're not scrubbing at your eyes to try to remove it, because this is going to be a little bit tougher to get off because it is like an eyeliner right there. So all in all, if I had to like pick one, well, obviously, like I said, these ones they're out. The sandwich ones, not my favorite. Honestly, for simplicity's sake of not having to really worry about it so much, it might be the one, just the regular strip lashes with the liner. I know it's crazy. And you know what the game changer was for me on that is actually using real makeup remover, because before I wasn't. I was just trying to use like my regular face wash and trying to like lightly do my eyes, and I'm like this glue, I'm like it's stuck to my eyes and my eyelids are like ah, and I can't. So please make sure that you try that. That's a game changer there. But I mean, it's honestly preference. I found some people who said that they don't like using the magnetic liner because they can't get it to stick. And I honestly think the reason is they're just not using generous enough amount because those little magnets want to be able to stick onto it. So there's that. And then also clean off those little magnetic tabs too. If they get too much buildup on there, then they're probably going to lose a little bit of the strength there and it's going to start to look a little bit bulky and clunky. But the nice thing about them is that they're reusable. So I hope that that kind of information helps. I love fun, girly stuff, so I figured I would share because so many of you guys have been messaging me and asking me about it since I posted that I did get the magnetic liner. I will let you know the brands that I've mentioned in here too, so if you do want to check them out. And if you've got any recommendations yourself, things you think I should try or some fun stuff, please let me know because I always love trying all the fun things. But have a great day and I'll talk to you guys soon.